Ashinyamata, whatever, my year is at which age? Some what I say. How many years? 37 years, 35 years, right? Check it very much. I was over, but my year is 65. Ashinyamata. Now, Ashinyamata, they're not being taken care of. From 46, 36, maybe Baba 90. Yes. When I was there, I don't mean Africa. From what the more than to talk. Like a crop here, Baba is a made up crop. What kind of a country are you going to have? Our also here. Ziko our thousand. As so our no Sabura as you don't have a good crop. What kind of a nation are you going to have? Can you see the dead? Can you see the dead? I'm asking you, can you see the dead?
Yes,
That's why I'm going to put there's need to take good care of the youth because they are agents of what? Change. Because their potential are the agents of change. We will see our those that are all going to take good care of these people. These people are mouth. They have the potential of changing the nation. They have the potential to innovate the nation, to build the nation, economically, socially, even politically. The building like this one is an upstairs building. The moment the foundation is shaken, how are these walls going to be reinforced? Foundation, yes, we have. Never let me go coming in the first read for the people that she was very Chapasi, Skinama Masiquabi. See, you just never Masiquabi. That's very dangerous. To have a strong building, the foundation must be strong. The foundation must be strong to support this heaven walls. So the youth are agents of change, acknowledging positive their potential as leaders, innovators, and contributors to the society. The youth tomorrow are going to be leaders, tomorrow are going to be innovators, tomorrow are going to be contributors. No wonder there is need to do what? To look into the challenges which these youth are going through. There is need to look at the challenges which they are encountering. What kind of problems are they facing? If you find the problems which the youth are facing, then you need to address those problems. Address those problems. Remember, the idea behind social work is to provide social well-being to whosoever is infringed of his right or his potential. If things nice of whatever was supposed to be provided to him or to her. So the challenges which these people could encounter could be in the areas of poverty, unemployment, inequality, discrimination, violence, quality education and health care. These are some of the examples of problems or challenges which the youth do face. These are some of the challenges which the youth do face. They face, or they are facing every day. They are facing poverty. They are facing unemployment. They are facing inequality. They are facing discrimination. They are facing violence. They are facing mental health issues. They are facing lack of access to quality education and health care. So what kind of help are you supposed to bring to them if they are facing these challenges? What kind of help? So historically, the kind of help which was brought to them, which was brought to the youth, I'm talking about the youth who are facing these challenges, which I've just brought them to you. What do they bring in order to sort out these challenges or problems? They brought various disciplines such as psychology to do with their mind. What about sociology? They also brought sociology, education, public health, and even economics to develop strategies. The idea was to develop strategies and interventions that could promote positive youth development. Once again, I say some of the challenges which were brought or which were identified, which were brought across or which were identified happening to the youth. I did mention about poverty. The youth, they are going through poverty and they are still going through poverty. They are going through unemployment, they are still going through unemployment. They are going through violence, they are still going through violence. Mental health issues because of smoking. Some of them abused, they've been abused, so psychologically affected. Now what would be the solution which was supposed to be brought to them? Previously, they brought psychology, the issues of psychology, again sociology, education, public health, and economics, with an aim to develop strategies and also interventions that can promote positive youth development. Build positive youth development. And this one could be like what? What are the examples of this? Could be mentorship and even life skills. Mentorship, you need to mentor these youth. You need to bring life skills, trainings. Again, you also need to promote civic engagement and youth participation. These are some of the solutions to their problems. Sometimes, if you know for sure that the youth, of course you can agree with me to say, if you are afraid of early marriages and early pregnancies and so on and so forth, you can engage these young people or the youth to sexual and reproductive health mechanisms. You know for sure, Mulindiana or Futa, and then Children was from the ages of maybe 11 or 12. I may give you a very good example of my wife or Menamapanga. My wife, what they do, they know for sure the maturity might sit at any time can happen. You don't know when. Although your sexual and the reproductive health, maybe at the age of 8, what is the damage taken? Because they can tell you I'm 8 years old, you can't believe it. that they are 8, or she's 8. You can't believe it. An 8-year girl, maybe here in Malawi, she may look to be like someone who is at the age of probably 12 or 13. Now we are older, like she's 14 years, you can't believe it. What was it at 18 already? I'm a woman, I don't know. It's because of the environment or what, I don't know. So, I say that mkani wateteza, mkani kupa mimba, ama wateteza ali mnama. Ndipo amakasu zaka kabili asata kanadiana. If you go to Canada today, there's a gap. You will live pakatipa achinyamata inkalamba bakatipa. Ana kutaka kale ana kutaka tezeke ana mzigo. Tomo futira. Then the fear is kule akafawa kalamba. Usapanga training, they are not bringing the population back. Our people, our futa kufika but there's a gap here libe hapo. Why? Asika nami adaba kule ayama. Andikwa zungu sikaza ulikwatiwa. Sababu ulikwatiwa ayama. Kwa zungu ama ulikwatiwa ayama. So mandamina kukwatiwa yo wakala mbaki. Already adaucha kazi. Mwina akali mwana mwina mmoja. Uruwakali mwana mwina mbiyo anasa bali. Vuto sana. But they can't do otherwise. They're supposed to protect their kids, the youth. They're supposed to be protected. Because they know for sure, we hear a lot of stories about abuse and so on, sexual abuse, and so on and so forth. And to my person, for me, life is so fast. Kumowa, drugs, and so on. Enjoy for me. So anything from me, you're already saturated with drugs and so on and so forth. Your brain, your mind, your body is weak. So to avoid that, that's why they emphasize very much on this protection, especially when it comes to ensuring sexual and reproductive health rights and fostering an inclusive and supportive environment for young people. All those things are the solutions to avoid these problems which can come unexpected. We're talking about youth and development. Now, on youth and development, they put in place some programs. They were implemented. Some programs were implemented by government and even some by non-governmental organizations, NGOs. And these NGOs could be local organizations as well as international organizations. And sometimes even grassroots initiatives at local, sometimes national or global levels were put in place. All these initiatives were brought in order to save the youth. To save the youth or young people who are being believed that they have a role to play in achieving sustainable development. There is a belief that the youth have that potential, or they have a crucial role to play in achieving sustainable development. Therefore, there is need for them to be highly protected. Ndipo ilikana kamuti mafaka taifa kachukula. Makoro watu mwina adani masompenya. Ugaza okay awaja anamula mwana kwa naiba. Whether we like it or not, tatete zipamili. Shwazi umuti zitungu kuzikapikile kusoporo. Zitungu kuzimele mzimaka. I think Malawi will not be the same we are today. But Malawi is suffering simply because this vision our parents did not have. If they had this vision, Malawi could not be where we are today. Saka da family tili bagale masubhenya tidalini kumazulu ama kan masubhenya ama organize that 100 living kwa ndama shikeza chini bagale manoba cheza ka 100 living. All these things we are talking about today, youth and development issues, here we've been given, it started in the middle 20th century. How many decades? Several decades of Africa. If you know what is about the Alps and that no. So, when they were bringing this issue of youth and development as a field, they were striving to create opportunities. They were striving to create opportunities and also wanted to enable young people to reach their full potential. Someone who has been impregnated at the age of 10 or at the age of 11 or at the age of 14, before she reaches the maturity stage, before she reaches the age of adult, it means that particular person hasn't reached her full potential. But because of other factors, she may find to be innocent simply because much care was not given to her. So overall, the field of young development strives to create opportunities and enable young people to reach their full potential. And again, ensuring that they become active, informed, and engaged members of society who can contribute positively to their communities and the world at large. That's it. Now, I did mention about the characteristics. Before we look at the characteristics in depth, if you have any question, please, you can ask it now before we go forward. Ndafuta kwanza za history ya youth and development. Kuteaching the youth and development. Chifukwa chano adabaliza kuti pakale youth and social. Ndatewe chingama chake ndikamene achinakutaa mapana. Ndipo anthu amene mwina amatalira makosa nawo kuti asisamalire. They didn't know that these youth are partners in development. Two, they didn't know that these youth are agents of what? Change. They are inventors, innovators, developers, contributors. If they had known that, these people would have been taken care of. And the main idea of bringing youth and development is to provide solutions to the problems which they are encountering. These problems, I did mention about poverty, I did mention about unemployment, etc., etc. Now, the idea of bringing this thing is to see to it that these challenges which they are encountering, what they are facing, should be brought to an end. Because we are quite sure, if we take good care of such people, the youth definitely will have a brighter future, will have a good nation. Now, to go in depth about the characteristics of the youth, we will look at the first characteristic as age group. Age group. Characteristic number one is age group. We are looking at the characteristics which are associated with the youth and development. Age group. Youth and development typically they are focusing on individuals between the ages of 10 to 24. I think that age group between 10 and 24. I also did mention using ways that the definition when last week I did mention that the definition depends on which institution is requiring you to say who is the youth. I did mention language, I did mention which institution is asking you to describe the youth. Because if it's a United Nations, you give the description. If it's UNICEF, you give their description which they want. So it varies. Youth age varies according to the institution. But here I'm saying a youth is an individual between the ages of 10 to 24. And another characteristic is okay, let me put it clearly to say characteristics which are associated with youth and development. Youth and development. Another area which we will know, which is in association to youth and development, is transition period. Transition period. Transition period. For those of you probably the word transition period, let me give you an example. You bought a car from Japan or Malaysia. You want it to come to Malawi. Normally, which port do we use? Which port do we use? Dar es Salaam, yes. And you put a number plate on your car. What do they put? What is it written on the number plate part? IT. You know the meaning of IT? Yes. What is that? Meaning what? It is still, it doesn't say the right. Sinafike inguluse ishoka where it is coming from and where it is going to. In between these 2 points, where it is coming from, it is coming from Japan, place of origin, going to a place where they have asked for this car to be used. So Malawi, as a nation, has asked somebody from Malawi, has paid money, wanting a car from the source. Source is Japan. We want that car to come to Malawi. But where is it going to pass through? It's going to pass through Dar es Salaam. Isn't it? Yeah. So, youth is coming from here, going to here. Just on transit or in transit, ango Muislamu. Kama wena kupita sana sipi ya kupita. So transit or when you're talking about development, characteristics which are associated with youth and development, these people, they're just on transit. So we are also supposed to look at the transition period. So youth is considered to be a transitional phase between childhood and adulthood. So this period, or during this particular period, they are saying a youth is characterized by significant, during this particular period, physical, during this period. Similarly, period is not a consumption. My characteristics are now physical, cognitive, emotional, identification about them, social changes. So if is one transit, sana siku okay, Ndemona vizindikiro zosiyana sana in terms of his or her physicality. Youth are not power. Youth is trying to be there and ngasema pange kwa sana umani. It's supposed to be energetic. Body good, more muscles, is not okay. It depends. Yes? Wambavu za leo mwini. Wambavu za watu organiza kitu mwako mwini. My emotions, sometimes emotions are I'm emotional. I was very almost and so on and so forth. Social changes. This youth is going to change from one level to the other. It depends on the groupings is associated with. Leo alivyo melongo sisi sawa pesa mao akabeyo madredi mkucha akaenda kulia tukaenda. So it keeps on changing, or she keeps on changing to suit the environment. That's it. Chinyamara ni vitutani chumuna muna. So all these things do take place during which period? During which period? Transition period. Sasa kuzungumza kupanga watu nyamata period hii after the start of social media hapa. Leo kama unataka nikule mawa mkuja ndio leo he's trying to suit the environment. Sometimes he wants to be accommodated, she wants to be accommodated in the way. Sasa usalia watu nyamata kumtani. So during this particular period, it is a time of exploration. You know the reason why the youth is not stationed in one place during this particular time. You know the reason why? He's trying to do what? To discover a lot of things. He's on discovery. Kutika panga hiji, chibina ndimo ese. Leo aweza kubina rosuda hasta nao. Kila mama mkusha kulina roba kabati lole zera kwa mimi nakapita nao kulina roba kabati kama kama kutachika nao ama kama kuzunguka tuchukua kama nao kupumzika is trying to explore the period of it, the period in mako rambi kungo tukapana pa period mbele So there are a lot of things which take place in this particular period. So, explore, command, identity formation. And some of the identity formation, you want to be identified in this particular group. So, kuna pale mnamena mfano that you know sana. Ina waso ndio sana mali. Is very good ya mali safi. Kulia wao kwa kwa wanachapa kwa leo haina vipi na maneno bitman wako ndio wafanya so I did that the point identity formation. decision making is again in this group that shapes an individual's future. When it comes to decision making, chijalile mababa shinamata, nishimeshima kapanga sokolagana. Could the decision I'm making today, this one, will take me to the future? Maka kuti chigalile mene wachi nyamata machikaka lino chiko nomba nzaye kukanisa kolamu kwa sokoloi. Anbaja kupita kusikula kulimiki. Iye mtabene abini. Sokoloi ulizaka wako noloi. Tell me. Enderiza imakala after chigalile mene mwazo. Ino amina kufutika lini. Siku tuonza na kufutika anja. Imakala kutimina ni mafuta wa mako. Ela kuzamuti mako adani njina zicho sisi kutumia zipata mako. Hizi bila kushukuru. Makolo maka kunyo gani mwana bila kushukuru. Kamene iye ucha. Alupanja. Kamene iye ucha. Alupanja na mata ndani mako. Marinda sabela yeye ama ni mako. Yeye kakutawa soko makolo sakafia. Wata. Yeka. Sokolola kisikala. Nanzaki mweni wapita. Yeye menagala hii. That's why leo tunamafundisha ni nanga school. You know when we know sini nosa wakati nione. Ni maozi. La tuseme school ni maozi. Ukiweka babu wako na mimi sitaki ndacha kwa president. You're not the president. Your father is the president. Kama wako ni mami, you got your father, not you. Because kumwenda kwa hiyo watu, zingine zicha, because sima za ndama ziteza. Kaza kwa chema mzasa kanazo, mwena uchi baada ya na zote zicha zapita. Kabla bambara sima kazo za mapanga wani, hii mwaje yake matafuna zapita. Anga kutiki ni nani? Ndiwe. That's why I say, kunosa muri balilo. Mutano ya sokolo lilimanya wanu mayu mukoza kulimanga ino mukoza kulipasula ino. I'm repeating it here now. You know what you are not rich, you are not poor. Some of you here, you are not working, you are still depending on your guardians, you are still depending on your parents, whosoever supports you. Kwa no sokolo lilimanya wanu mayu kulimanga kuliumba kabeni kulipasula. You know what destroys it. Sometimes my groups are never going to associate. Mwaka wasanzeo zogazizi. Kumamo kama jina kama roti nzeo zicha. Zibene mwada atapasa kibera zochito kuganiza. Critical. Kutichimeno mbanga ile ichi. What is still chukukula. We are advancing in the age. Siku hina yuma kakama na ulile yuma alitoka na mwana kweza matika amene mwipa disadvantage yetu yuma kwa osoja amene mwipa kwa ifanye na maza ifamuna wiche nifema cheka tuko zobea kwa spoil hiyo kubana ni spoil because of that if you want to win a game spoil a game lichi ni chimo nenda kwa win a goal because it's not goal spoil the hata ingeza kusaidia katika kutiburu hapa ni wewe kwa maana chuma mabango tuko ubwe sacho kimechofanya ni goli ukukua bitachogolola bila yeye ndio mama unasema unachogolola kama kuna kimechofanya ni goli aje hiki the moment utaka wameba atachona ni maso mwe kuna polisi ya tunaita pamela wakataka kunijipeze kishikalisha already you destroy your future. People start laughing at you because you're struggling with life. That's the reason you have the chance to do that. Remember to down now, sawa kutati naso. Mambo kwa waiba kama magdala basi start. No wonder I was saying tumetika kuzazi ile ni maneno ya have a chance. Kuna maana kama dadaula. Kwa mapena ni makanima. Malawi is not a social welfare state. Social welfare state. Take good care of wina aliyezakote iweyo suku pita mchito. By the end of the month I'm a person around. I'm going to be on the side for upkeep. You know for sure when you double check. When you don't come but not here now. So, vuto limene limakhala ndila kuti pamene liwovutika ugwira mtengo wanji. Ndi mapeto ake umakayamba mwina kugaza mapeto wala wina. So, anatenda ifeyo kupita ku mahomes anthu amene amadi amatracts. Because people, chipina maiwala, unokosatamana kuti ipamakhala enough civic education. Minister of Youth, Kabela Gender and Social Welfare, who know what now we're not doing enough. Because the minister of secondary school to work together with the government, from primary school level, secondary school level, back to university, whether you like it or not, through evidence. It's evidence-based. Couldn't be enough to make a job. Kabela stop drugs. I mean, something. You know for sure that can't take it. That's a fact. We have more national Bob Mark and American cancer because of what? Wheat. We have a lot of people because of wheat. Wheat in Wales, they keep on shooting one another and so on and so forth. You don't operate nicely because of that drug influence. Lero amatitenga ifero huo ingafla kunuko mkidofu mafuswani msakafuzi najua alikuwa tutena ndio usandikali chako nzowezi so magolani mbona ni mwamu ngazi ni ngazi kwa sababu umwezi there kuma kutengani kupita kumene kuti please kumamene anguza kutindwa chisoni sama chikulia usakalie zanasoka nani pamoja na kusanya nyingo zote kwa wao ndio usalo ukalete mwana usalo ndio makao kulibati ulo mimi kuchakusa ngolo mimi mupita na wewe umusindika hotel ile mbele kutia mtu mimi nazo bila kalikani afro madai basi chwe kuchana yo akalandi babali ana kumagoneva mapeto yake there is elastic muscles that are not able to be disappointed ada kwa sana kalikani no wonder they don't need it I'm talking to kunoba chikazilinde kuma ifero class tatu amatitema kupita mkaoni mukashoka hapo okay atina amene ndi mchira uditi amatenga mazida kunokulema mashopo kusana tena hapo ubaki mwina kusaba mukate mashopo nobody found any size you want to go there ukate hubira na you use those things forgetting kuti Mungu kuumba that area was soft Mungu na soft inukwenda chimene sikugwiza ndi malo amene mapeto ake they developed cancer mapeto ake ndipo mukapata ngandikawo akumalira asinga nakulira anyamata amene azikama amene amapaka zimene zikulira please go outside there mukawuzira anthu ife we are dying because of what there are people who are telling us don't do this because of money because what if you don't want to end is that when we are dying mukabisa kulia but this is what we are telling you. Get out. Guys, tell people the truth. Tell people the truth. You know, they think it's the way to go. So youth, these are some of the challenges. Unemployment nchito alime mabedoa wale yale ngala mapana mizaisi makoro they are poor social economic status ya family. I was giving simple example of class A with not class E na maneno kuti ili wewe wapumzisha nako kwa social micro skills na kwa graduate first teaching post another social micro skills by then after school I na home I want to go but I went there. The very first week, Nyamata wangonchi. Ndakita nayo, ndakita sofa, tukasha. Yes. Leo nazona kunyanja the very first week. Tianza zaka 10 15 mwaka. Tangu Tanzania mwaka kwa inakuwa chibwezi wapi? Hata hizo zao. Sasa no vuto kwenye makoro has been town. You are pastor drama ule mafuta. So kwa sababu ya kunocha wao kunyumba kwa amana. Kumakazi kizeko. So kwa hiyo nataka kujinja kwa chikabu kijani. Nataka hiyo trust yao azimuna aso. Umena kusikiza nyamata ujenzi aso. So aso zi niko ya wao, nipita kwao. Uyo sosudi na kandize ambaye na wewe mavitwani matenda. Mavenda that's why mbali na nyanja mavendo diseases akatiti. Mu HIV akatiti. Why? Because of anti-Jesus. Youth. We are looking at the youth. Maturity. These youth and development. Now the question should be, all those people who are encountering problems, can they develop? Can they contribute to the development of a nation? Either development of themselves or the nation? Can they? They can't. They can't. As a result of all those problems, they may go through the social warfare. I always know, I like this one, but because Zomaya, Tima Zona, is many of the Pangana. So that's transition period. Transition period you are managing that is. Apart from this one, there is how many minutes to go? 18 minutes. 4. There is yeah, true. Now let us go to another. We are looking at characteristics associated with the youth and development. There is agents and participation. Agents and participation. Agents and participation. They are saying on this one, youth and development emphasize the agents of young people and their active participation in decision-making process. That is to say, agents and participation recognize their capacity to contribute to society and advocate for their involvement in shaping policies, programs, and initiatives that affect their lives. Agents and participation. What they're trying to say here, when we're talking about this characteristic, we are looking at first of all, active participation. We are looking first and foremost at the active participation in decision making, because we know for sure that when we talk about decision making, what kind of decision are we making? That will make us either to have a good future or a bad future. And what can contribute to our making decision? What will be the factor? What is the factor of decision making? What is the factor of either good decision making or poor or bad decision making? Chapa nita kuni ni gazeti kwa chapeleka kwa nchi. Chomchi mawa nikasimba loko. Kabini shini jani kabisa kwa namba gazeti moja. Ndi mawa nikasimba loko. Do you know who said that when you spend up where and Shikari? There's something that triggers you to do something. Mother, what should I do? We know yes. I'm not going to do it. We are because I don't have money because you don't get it. without knowing what you're doing today, that one will cost your life. Okay, I was supposed to go to class. Kumano, nukapa hostel kwa zama kwenye. Chumani kama nilani. Niko bila Shoprite, nikabe. Kwa Shoprite nikabe, mapendo wake, ukabiwa, au makaundeta, mtaka nila kifai. So goli kapa. Chikanizi shokamu. So a lot of things. So these are some of the characteristics which are associated with youth and what? Development. Agency and participation. Where are we participating in? Are we participating in good groups that can take us to a good future? Or are we participating in bad groups which will not lead us to having a good future? For today, let us stop there. Because the time is short. And we know the program is very much the big mistake of Baba I didn't make a mistake. Because you know social. There must be more opportunities than Kanika. Chido. If you want to go for master's level, if you want to go for graduation, if you want to make money, don't look down on yourself when you are costing. You are not doing good to yourself. You are saying programs. Yes. So moja ndo mjibu ni jamii ama familia. Ndipo bidi ya mafahamu mpaka kula bana mbali. Yes. So madamo kama iko kweli moja ni pamoja. So we have a generation in our community inakuwa knowledge. Yeah. So the major problem is exactly as the when we go find a new way. Yes. Like putting new problems. So you have all so my interventions, I mean, they are not giving the group a really well. They think we are waiting. So neighbor road kakuwa analoga mwanangu kwa normali kama wewe wewe kwa wili na hizi vitu gani bila kwanza kaanza leta bidii ya tega suppose of social work no maana kwa problem ya mwili when social work program start here now mugao ni zakazake which means we have started this program very late. So there is a gap. Could it carry over age again and Kabele, they are lacking this knowledge. That's very dangerous. Now, we have done enough. We try to utama ndikuti mwina tikalende antu ambiri amene mwina ukada wa professionals to help such kind of groups of people. And the West is still the government is not doing enough. We call it political will. The government is not doing enough to turn it here. Kuti mwina to boost that deficit. Mwatu mwani sepo dokuno even early, sinu kwa mujani mama wina ndale. Ikana kwa mwina kwa chance kwa dissertation. I included such kind of issues. Mwaka sasa yana. Zilimu. Lashina early childhood, dizina zote. My intervention kwa ina ndale. So, I mean, and look at to deal with those, to bring intervention to such kind of problems. We don't have enough of them. Command stage lack of political will. Boma is not doing enough. Kuma kwela chukuma ngati kuchika no social issues, means of gender and social welfare. Kuma kwela matuma nditu akatichandi kutaka village yokuza ni social way. Kuma ndaba mwafuta akilemba ndaba zimene zichabu ama uzika. Sisi kwa bila nchini wewe many million. We're not doing enough. Not only people, but the government itself. They lack of enough political will. And that's very dangerous because every child mmenapoyamba ana kwambia ukienda gati aina utazi zambi before they reach a certain age. So amena zibega utumina awajaka ani jaka ndo mweo amenipaka hizo nomba aya mimi nakupitisha kila gari ni kumauza za jana basic nzuri nzuri kwa kwa mimi ali basic more especially in family ammi kwa mimi magnet ali the expertise the knowledge that's very dangerous. Lack of enough political will is also a contributing factor. Kuma inoyo you are lucky people. I don't know if you know about this. Inoyo ni mtama na kumbi. Kwa bele kutenda kosi. Na matamu ya kosi yangu. Accounting. Mambo. You don't know what you're talking about. These days, go for makosi amenenuina. They deal with people. Kongo ngati uli passion yotaza antu kama uli passion ya sikulina na wewe mwena you can become a consultant. You can build start your own organization. You know ngale organization watu wengi mfano utakiza amenenuina problem ina hazo mweleme proposal panoka ili usaidie mpaka ndani kwa accountant utafika mpaka na kanda. Ino mimi mwenyewe kwa sababu ndio ndio kwa graduate mwema proposal we want to start building. I mean kutitizania na kama business. Zimezo organize kwa kuti uangofika hapa at this age to defeat. Ino kwa mama nyumba yako uweka hapo you accommodate 5 old people mpaka fika village na whatever it is. Proposal mpaka kwa hiyo ni na hizi zote. Ngamba sisi kwa. Mama ni 5 is benefit, but if you want to make a benefit, different is probably salary after one of 500,000 dollars out. We know 500,000. Well, chilimeje chukula, ama pekati katika kutumia anto wao kama kudia azia watatu kwa chama. Tukufuna mimi na ndama za serikali. You include there. Ndama za serikali na baadhi ya kati kwa ya kutunda mwako ndama za zikawa ni kudia. Jambo nitataka sana tushiriki kwa wale kiasi sana kwa kasuka kwa watabu wewe. Kabla ya kila kiasi kanga anatia magari 50 mamio kwa ndawa ndio kufika polisi kipe kama mtibna sisi this you not lucky. You're not lucky. Chacho kundi moto usana gani nchi za kutiba atikale mbele ukuzo zile maweka Kesho tuko ku school, mukabila ku school mwino mukabila na za mara usinza bwana mose shift from power. You be moving around in there. You go for mwina you specialize. Kuti ni zipanga na nyanya. Ete hapa Mr. Dina mafuta utia. Kama hapo. Kama wewe. Ino kusha kuti mambo hapa. Ngati kuna siku zifuna zangu nonoka nikwambia kuna kuzi you be myopic. If you are myopic then you are dead. You not see baadaye. Sasa ndio kuzandia unafanya kitu cha kupeleka kosi. Inasosha hapo kabla kwa vitu improvement. Mwalimu wao. Mwamba asobe.
Sawa.
Nakutenda kachani kosi yani hii hapa ndio Mungu anatengeneza kwa basi. Yako ndio kwa ndii kwa mimi. Makarasi ndio kama sana. Ama kwa misa ni. Sasa nikiisha mpaka mimba mambo ipo. Mpaka mimba baba kulia njaa.